without having that clarity beforehand, I found a lot of people were just like, I kind of feel drawn to what you want to, what you're doing, but I'm not quite sure what it is that you actually do. I feel that the problems that I was navigating through at that time were really around how I articulate myself in the world and share my messaging and truth, really, of who I'm here to serve and how I do that with women. I just wasn't being able to put all of those pieces together to actually articulate and allow women who had never experienced any of my modalities before to come to this curiosity of, oh, that sounds like something I need to do. Coming from that very clinical healthcare space of trying to connect the dots that way, but then also from this holistic perspective of, I know that there's something bigger and more supportive out there for women, and I just couldn't find a way to merge them in this flow. There was this whole death and rebirth almost, letting go of that old version of who I was and allowing this new version of me to really emerge. And I think that that was so reflective in my business. It was your beautiful mix of intuitive guidance, structure, and way that we could lead a woman on a journey through what she read, how she was made to feel. My work is not cookie cutter. I want people to be immersed and feel the energy of what it is that I do. And by having your beautiful expertise, obviously from the marketing and tech side of things, and your beautiful intuitive guidance that came through, it allowed us to just really blow open this whole new container of possibility. It allowed me to trust in this vision that I had kind of had snippets of, and really stepping into that truth of who I'm here to be. And so it was a no-brainer to have this intertwining of worlds of holistic, deeply spiritual, but also really logical and really constructive. And it was such a fun ride, such a beautiful journey to birth my business again, and with your beautiful support. It was truly special. Since we've worked together, there has been this beautiful shift of self-trust, of this deeper clarity and inner knowing. It's been like a homecoming into this space of confidence and having that trust that I know women are going to come to this space now. Now I have this beautiful insight and awareness and Selena's voice in the back of my mind of like, are you following that story, Brad? Just about the website. It was about really beginning to embody all of it. This whole new intertwining of language and embodiment and resonance and frequency for other women to experience and feel. It gave me this permission piece. I had the language to share with women now. And within that, this beautiful evolution came from the way that I could speak into my podcast without any notes. It just kind of flowed out so beautifully and freely. I had topics to talk about on my podcast that I've received so much feedback on that has been so resonant, and then beautiful inquiries to how we get to work together. And that then has led to this beautiful expansion of new soul clients that can come into my space. They already have an understanding of what it is that I do now and who I'm here to be and how I'm here to serve them in this beautiful sense of community. It had taken me so long to even try to put pen to paper to try and work it out, and you just come in and you're like, oh, that's so easy, like we can just do that in a second, and you just made it all happen. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, you don't understand the weight that has just been lifted off my shoulders by you coming in and helping me do these pieces. So thank you. That in turn has just, blown everything up in a beautiful way. If you're considering working with Selena, don't hesitate, really, because the amount of time that I wasted in trying to figure it out on my own, I could have had it done, honestly, like years beforehand. And that would have allowed me to really step into my business in a more professional way. I think there's this real dance between hobby and business, and like, this is my passion, but how can I then articulate that into my business? You just so beautifully allow this like pulling of threads of weaving it, the soul of our businesses and our passion projects, and you bring them to life. You get to see those little nitty-gritty details that are within us that we sometimes can't see even, and our barriers that have been blocking us, and you're like, I can see it. Stop doing that. Let's step into the truth of what you're here to do, and let me help you. I think if you're considering any part of Selena's work, just trust your gut instinct and do it. She has your back. She has a wealth of knowledge, this beautiful resonance of intuition and guides and connectedness and tarot and all of those beautiful things. Just to bring it all together was it was so magic and so what I needed. I don't want cookie cutter. I don't want mainstream. And so if you're looking for something left of field, out of the box, but is still super effective and will engage your clients, Selena's your girl.